What's happening? What's going on? What's going on? Ah, we're releasing the new iPhone. Silly, silly, silly. Okay. April 29th, Wednesday. I did Riyaz really well today. Look, I'm uploading these vlogs and I don't know why. I'm also increasingly kind of suspicious about having letting the internet have access to my voice, my likeness. I want to connect with people. I want this to be a living archival. Maybe that doesn't make sense. I just want this to be like a nice little thing to look back at. So I can be more self-aware about what am I finding myself talking about, so that people can know that it's really me. Like this is how I am, because I really value authenticity above so many more other things. I think it's been a really powerful thing, my ability to be present and authentic and listen to somebody who's in front of me talking, to develop my own voice, who I am, what I like, what I don't like, what are my thoughts, and be able to articulate that with a sincerity and a confidence, which is really precious. It's very attractive to me because what ends up happening, I think it's very attractive just in general, because what ends up happening is I'll be in like a social situation. I just say things like I don't think that much about, because I'm in, about how it's being perceived, what's going to come out. A lot of the times I will start speaking like how I'm doing now, and I don't really have much of a path. I don't know what's going to be at the end of my sentence. But that allows me to be very intuitive, because it is a practice that I have, like in my journals, in my life, to have enough confidence within yourself, who you are, what you think, what you like, what you don't like, and enough space for the other, and presence and humility to absorb your surroundings and your new discoveries with a childlike enamorment, and to be so pure in that interaction of yourself and the world around you. It's powerful because like it comes out, like a small example would be like oftentimes like I'll be in like a social setting where it's like kind of awkward, and I'm really just saying the first thing that's on my mind, and that direct channel openness of what everyone's thinking but no one's saying, but I said it, allows for a lot of connection and trust, and like, because I'll embarrass myself and a lot of times I'll maybe sound stupid, but I'm being very authentic, and that is how I have made a lot of incredible relationships in my life. That's how I've broken down barriers with people and invited warmly good people into my life. It's a huge blessing to be able to navigate the world like this. Now, maybe it means like even in lower times of my life, it's maybe that will come across. Like maybe I'm not, maybe some people expect a performance and I'm not giving it to them. But most people are not like that. Like most people, they are really actually relieved because you're not performing, and now they don't have to perform in front of you, and we can literally just be here together and try to like solve this problem or talk about this thing and be really open and curious and honest. The truth is really powerful. It's really powerful. Vulnerability can be really powerful. A lot of times it feels like a weakness because it doesn't seem like the people who run the world approach life like this, but those people have some other problems to deal with, maybe. Who am I to judge? Look, I don't know. It's none of my beeswax. None of my beeswax. But doing that more and saying the thing that you're not really sure how it's going to be received, and it's not surface level, it's really specific, and this exact thing that I was thinking, and it just came into my mind, so I said it. It surprises people, and they're like, oh yeah, you said the thing that we all know, and you broke the fourth wall for a second. It's kind of intoxicating. It's kind of lovely. I love that. I love that a lot. Because it shows that we're both here now and present with each other. Like I'm not trying to show you something. I'm not reciting to you something, X, Y, and Z. And when people are playing that role, like you can tell that. You can totally tell that. Like that's why corporate is so insufferable for me. Because everybody's there with an armor. I mean, it doesn't have to be like that. And I don't think, in truth, it's the most effective way to build connection. But a lot of people do that, and then you spend enough time in those environments and you start feeling like the crazy one. But no, I refuse that. I rebuke that. I will never be inauthentic to what I'm feeling, you know? I'm sure sometimes I will, but I never want to be like that. I never want to be like that. What's the point? Why are we lying? Why are we lying? Don't lie. Lying was the one thing that, if I did anything wrong growing up, I just remember the biggest things were about lying. You don't lie. No, you don't lie. No, you're not about to lie to me. No. That's like one of the worst crimes, you know? Okay. And with that, have a wonderful day ahead, my friends. Listen, every day is a blessing. Every moment is beautiful. God is great. God is great. Do the next thing, and then do the next thing, and then do the next thing. You're just another mammal, just like all these other bunnies and squirrels and raccoons. Maybe you're more developed in some ways, but on so many levels, you're just like, do the next thing, and then do the next thing, and then do the next thing, and be present in doing those things. Okay? Okay.